Hi, welcome everyone. In this video, we will learn Article 8 of UCPDC 600, that is Confirming Bank Undertaking. We will learn point by point in different parts. So, let's begin with the first point. Provided that the stipulated documents are presented to the confirming bank or to any other nominated bank and they constitute a complying presentation, the confirming bank must honor if the credit is available by side payment, deferred payment or acceptance with the confirming bank. Now, suppose beneficiary has presented documents to the confirming bank. Presentation is a complying presentation. Then if credit is available by site, then confirming bank must pay at site. If credit is available by acceptance, then confirming bank must accept the draft drawn on it and pay at maturity. If credit available by deferred payment, then confirming bank must incur a deferred payment undertaking and pay at maturity. Now, this point is common. We will not read again. Start from here. Each confirming bank must honor if credit is available by side payment with other nominated bank and that nominated bank doesn't pay. Deferred payment with another nominated bank and that nominated bank doesn't incur its deferred payment undertaking, or having incurred its deferred payment undertaking doesn't pay at maturity. Acceptance with the another nominated bank and that nominated bank doesn't accept a draft drawn on it, or having accepted a draft drawn on it doesn't pay at maturity. Negotiation with another nominated bank and that nominated bank doesn't negotiate. Now let's understand this. Beneficiary presented documents to the nominated bank. Presentation is a complying presentation. Suppose if credit is available by site and nominated bank doesn't pay at site and forward the documents to the confirming bank, then confirming bank must pay at site to the beneficiary. If available by acceptance, the nominated bank accepts a draft drawn on it but doesn't pay at maturity, or at the time of presentation doesn't accept a draft drawn on it and forward the documents to the confirming bank, then confirming bank must pay at maturity to the beneficiary. Next case, when the credit is available by deferred payment. In this case, document presented to the nominated bank and nominated bank incurred a deferred payment undertaking and doesn't pay at maturity, or at the time of presentation doesn't incur the deferred payment undertaking and forward the documents to the confirming bank, then confirming bank must pay beneficiary on maturity. Next, if credit is available by negotiation and the nominated bank doesn't negotiate and forward the documents to the confirming bank, then confirming bank must pay at site, or if available by acceptance or if available by usance period, then confirming bank must pay on maturity.